Hey, fourth graders, thought we could have a little bit of fun the next couple of weeks by doing a little kind of an interesting little science experiment. So, what this experiment involves is bread and sandwich bags. So, that's all you need. And I'll put this link in with the video as well, so you can go back and look at this as well if you would like to. And we had some people ask, oh, my mom doesn't want me to waste a whole piece of bread. And you don't have to worry about that. You can cut the bread into smaller pieces and try it however you would like to do. So let's see how this experiment works. I'll explain it a little bit more and we'll go from there. So with all this goofy stuff going around, everybody's talking about you need to wash your hands. So, well, this is going to be another way to show you why you should be washing your hands. So here we go. So I'll scroll down and you can actually see this in the heading up here, and I'll include that link as well so you can get that. So this is some of the things that this experiment's already done. Do you have to do it this way? Nope, you don't. That's the fun part about science. You can do different types of things than what they are asking for. So the first one, a person took a piece of bread and they wiped it on their Chromebook. And then they put it in a bag, and then they wanted to see what happened to it 1 month later. So if you don't have a computer at home, that's fine. You can take and wipe it on a cell phone. You can wipe it on a counter that everybody touches, or a doorknob, anything like that that you think is going to have a lot of germs. So you take that and you put that piece of bread in a bag and you write a number on it because we got a document, and then you write on there what you did to the bread. Okay? Then another one is they took a piece of bread and they just stuck it in a bag. Don't touch it, don't do anything to it, just stick it in a bag. So this is what a piece of bread looks like a month later after it's not been touched. You just hold it up with a little bit, or try to hold the plastic so you don't touch it, and chuck it right in the bag and seal it. So that's our second one. Do you have to? You sure don't. You don't have to do them all either. Third one. Oh, look at these kids went out and they got their hands specifically, or got their hands dirty on purpose, and then they rubbed the bread on both sides. So look what happened. Kind of disgusting, huh? But kind of cool at the same time. And then you can compare that to oops, I keep getting these pop-ups. I'm sorry, guys. You compare it to the first one. That just has gray on it with a little bit of white. And here, when it's your dirty hands, it's got all this yellow gooey stuff. I'm not sure what that is, but that's pretty cool. And then the last one is they wash their hands how you're supposed to. And I'll include a link on how you're supposed to wash your hands. And remember, that's the 20 seconds and how you get in between and all that. And then they touch the bread and put that in a bag. So look at the difference. It'd be kind of cool to see if that's what you have too. And then I believe this is the last one. They took their hands and got them really dirty again. And then they wiped them off with hand sanitizer. And then they touched the bread. So that's all the pieces of bread. So if you want to do one or two, that's fine. If you don't want to do this at all, that's fine too. But this is the first one, wiped on Chromebooks, when you just put a fresh piece of bread in a bag, dirty hands, soap and water hands, and hand sanitizer. So like I said before, on the document that I'll send with or include with this video, I'll make sure that you get this link, a link on how to wash your hands, and I do think that was it. Okay? So I can't wait to see those awesome experiments. Thanks, guys.